fix it here.
You said what?
I'm gonna fix it here in a second.
I forgot this stupid ass headset. Alright, say something.
Yo.
Okay. There's like 2 fucking volume buttons. And like, of course, you know, like on my Turtle Beach for Xbox, I have 2 buttons. I have the game volume and then I have the chat button. But on here, just 2 buttons that go up and down on both buttons. So it's like, I can't explain it. Like, when I press down on the talk button, it's like it takes away the volume of the engine, but also the voice. And then the bottom of the, you know, the bottom of the headset, it thinks it's supposed to put the chat button, but it thinks it's supposed to put the engine.
We don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
What about him?
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I need to fix my audio.
Hey, give it to your mom. Give it to mommy. What are you playing through, a headset or you playing through like TV or something?
Headset.
What type of headset do you got?
What is it?
What type of headset do you got?
This is that $40 basic one.
Man, I know what game I want to start, but I gotta fucking beat the first 2 to fucking play the PS4 fucking version.
What's that?
49.
I don't know. This is probably rough to look at now.
Now a fake on the give here as they try
hell?
the run pass option.
Didn't see that coming. Hold it square.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, remember you gotta hold it in.
No need to force it when you can do that.
And it doesn't always work for me, so I don't know.
18-yard gain.
First down, Green Bay.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I like the screen being called.
Yeah, getting a pass out earlier. I was like, I got to take advantage of that. Give myself a nap.
When guys come out of the locker room,
I was already feeling tired anyway.
They are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones.
Yeah, I agree with you. They fixed it.
First drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurt. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Ryan.
I was going to go for it, too.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
He's going to fire one deep, middle, and got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 42 yards. Here's Ryan.
Best receiver in the league.
Completes it to Julio Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It just depends. I was trying to hit stick. I just used the stick. I mean, you can use either one, though.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone.
It's just a habit.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines have...
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Ryan. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
So what do you think's next for PlayStation?
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception.
Damn it.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That's supposed to be your game.
From the 29, Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Get on him.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Go for it.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
I'll tell you what my client did today.
And a second quarter action, the Falcons
he shattered
with
his
the
PSP.
football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here.
He wanted me to let him spend his money on his card. I'm not allowed to do that.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Rolling to his right.
Where are you going, Jones?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, well, that's basically a punt right there.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they work this out past the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Go. Push him back. Push him back.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's a second down. On second down, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a
Stuff
loss
like that
of
should be
2.
fixed.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
45 to Mike. Hey, right 7. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Oh, they made it way harder now.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
I'll say towards.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Ryan forced out to his left. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that.
Nope.
So we'll hand things up into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I knew it before I even threw it.
Snags it for the pick.
Bad decision.
And a short return to the 6-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Rodgers.
Ooh.
And Rodgers is going to go down. In the end zone, it's a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Yeah, that's actually what woke me up.
2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence.
Damn, thought I was getting
something
out of
is
that.
wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny.
Go.
It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
I think he was going to get that pick if he didn't get on him.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time. Ryan now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep
Give me that. Come on.
I just think there's something wrong with the football.
Now a throw
I can't challenge either.
on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Ryan.
Throw that ball.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
We got to take the points.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
Yeah, I don't really have time.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Here's Shaw. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out?
Did you ever do any of the crime missions on Spider-Man?
Be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Crime missions? Like you press R3 and they pop up.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Not the waves. Yeah, like chasing down cars or whatever. That's the only thing I got left. Man, it's so boring.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Damn it.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Ryan. He'll buy some time right. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I missed it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Come on.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the
scoreboard. He's open over there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Ryan now, off the bootleg. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Oh, man, that's a
and
big
that'll
decision.
fall incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Whoa.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Rodgers just standing there.
Near the 42.
That controller fuck up?
Into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Hey, might as well.
Kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit.
Play,
they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon.
I forgot about Jimmy Graham. Thanks about Hughes.
Really put this receiving
I was like, getting pissed off over there?
They've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there,
I don't know what happened to
they're
him.
not giving up anything to him.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Ricky. Check 59, Mike is 59.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Shit.
Deep down the
Oh, damn it.
Complete.
I didn't want you to score.
Touchdown, Packers. It's the fullback. 70
He's your MVP
yards.
so far.
And the Packers get a score closer.
That's your MVP right there so far.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive.
And that right there is why I don't use the hit
which is what
stick.
we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Nah, it's the other way.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down.
And he can't escape the
3
pressure.
sacks. He might be the
Goes
MVP.
down. Zadarius Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Operating from the gun. Ryan flush to his
What? Where are you throwing it?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's go to Julio.
BillyMartinII, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Come on, you got to level his ass.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
26. Hey, Haywood. I'm coming for you. Mine. Slam. See me. Shit.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Jones has it.
Finally got
He
it.
doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
Tick.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
You still won that tattoo?
The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
Better get booked.
This is 3rd and 8.
He's all the way up to December.
Hey, Orbit. 45, Mike, 45. Watch the run. 45 is the Mike. Watch the run. Quick.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now they go for it on 4th, but
Who had that, you or me?
wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball in the way.
Julio. Throw over the middle, taken in.
He can't score touchdowns.
Deep into Green Bay territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
He'll get a nice
he was shutting that down today.
Down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Ryan, and down he goes. Pressure
Peter
gets
Smith.
him back at the 14. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Here he comes.
Buying time to his left. He can run for it.
Matt Ryan.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Throw it.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now he's got 3
Preston
sacks.
Smith giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks
That should have been a fumble right
in this
there.
game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Ryan dancing to his left.
Ooh.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Ryan.
Got it.
Ryan hit.
Finally, he fumbled it.
And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guy.
My shit keeps making that trophy sound like it's going to pop.
With no running backs in the backfield,
But I can't get any more trophies.
All the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
I don't remember if it does or not on Xbox, but on here, like, audio clips out for a second, and then a trophy pops. What the hell's going on, fam?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Don't say that about my viewer.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync.
Somebody that's joined the stream.
Receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same.
It's all fucked up there.
When you draw plays up.
I don't know if it's working right now.
The same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
45, 45. Mike, move. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. Look again.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. This is taken in. It's complete.
Garbage, garbage, garbage.
20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 93 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they have the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but
Enter his
3-score lead
ass.
here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh, they took it out. I don't know why. Somebody probably found a cheat for it or something.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Uh-oh, if this works.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan.
If this works, oh, he's double covered over there.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He went back.
That's not a sack. I did that.
Yards, and it brings up third down.
Ready, blue 80, blue 80. To the mic. Hey, let's get that home.
On third down, Devontae Freeman.
Oh, man.
He's at the 50. The 30, the 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 82 yards, and the Falcons push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach."
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
Well, I can't pitch anymore.
Just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, this defensive pressure has
so.
been constant all
Once they
game
change the
long.
button.
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and
get out of that
4.
shit.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him.
You haven't seen this play
nice
yet.
Yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of
At Ryan.
right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. The Falcons
Oh,
going
did I
to use
really?
the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Gage being chased out left.
Throw the fucking ball.
No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's all Rodgers.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake?
Come on, you can
This
make
is
that throw.
incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Off the draw, here's Williams.
Pussy.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 626.
One final try now for Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. One final try for Rodgers.
Damn.
We've seen this before. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close
You had
to the
3,
marker.
buddy.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were
One
really
of them wasn't your
helped by
fault,
their
though.
defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is
That's
in
the
the
one
old
you were
days,
tapping X.
pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big
So
thing
it
was
could have
holding
easily been a
people
10-point
down,
game.
holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot.
I think I had 3
But
too,
now,
though.
It's about taking the ball away. Taking